Hello YouTube, how's everybody doing? Speedfree 2010 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Burnout Paradise Remastered. Welcome to part 35 of the playthrough, aka the Burnout license part 2. This is the last license of the game. And today I'm gonna play with the two new cars I unlocked. But first, I would have to extend my apologies. Before this particular recording, I was recording earlier of the Hunter Citizens burning route, as well as gameplay of the Civilian, as well as a few others. However, unfortunately, my game crashed right in the middle of it, and all the footage that I was recording is unfortunately lost. So prior to this recording, I had about 85 wins left, and from that right now I think I have about 77 or 76. So my sincerest apologies for all those that were wanting to get all that footage on camera. But anyway, hopefully this recording will go better than the last one. Okay, so the Hunter Citizen and the Hunter Civilian. The Hunter Citizen is basically Paradise City's police car. Long story short, this 6th generation Dodge Charger SRT8 is fast and heavy. It's strong, but its brakes and its handling suck. It'll drift real easily, but it drifts very wide, and it doesn't take a lot to stop it. What I mean by that is this car's brakes isn't the best. But if you if you're a fan of police cars, this is your go-to. This is one of only 2 police cars that are unlockable in the normal game. Once you beat its burning route, you get the Hunter Civilian here, aka the car used in Markman events. It's got less armor plating and more boost power, so it's faster than the police cruiser Civilian, and it's more nimble. But it's still heavy. And finish number 2, this is the car used in Markman events, and this is the only car that you can actually get in a solid paint job without the decals. Finish number 1 and 3 both have decals, while finish number 2 it's just one solid color. So if you want to go for the Markman events, then by all means go ahead. I'm gonna paint it in the Markman color, and I'm gonna take, and instead of the Hunter Citizen, I'm gonna take the Hunter Civilian and do the burning route. So hopefully this recording will go better than the last one. Hopefully I won't use any more footage. Oh, before I do, this is how many this is how many wins I have left after the previous recording. So all the recordings from 85 wins down to now, those are unfortunately gone, and I can't get them back. Hopefully this will, like I said, hopefully this will go better than the last one. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's get into it. So like, share, subscribe, follow, check out my Twitter, comment below and all that, and I hope you enjoy. Also, I'm not sure if it's me, but I think this car has a supercharger for both versions, or it could just be the inside. Let me know what it is in the comments below. And I hope you enjoy.
Drive southwest to Lone Stallion Ranch. The clock is ticking. Race northeast to the country club. Survive the drive west to the Crystal Summit Observatory. The Watson 25 V16 Revenge is now on the streets of Paradise City. If you see it, shut it down to add it to your car collection. The Watson 25 V16 Revenge has been delivered to your junkyard.
Watson 25 V16 Revenge. The car has an awful lot of torque, too much for it to handle. It's practically foaming at the grill. Okay, so the Watson 25 V16 Revenge. This name's a mouthful. Originally known as the prototype R205 GT from Burnout Revenge, this super lightweight GT racer is built for speed, as you can clearly see. However, that makes it very susceptible to damage in combat-oriented events, so stick to racing. Think of this thing as the Yanton XS12, but more stable. In terms of looks, this car's got a lot going on for it, so it's hard to pin down which two or maybe even three cars this car is based off of. But to my knowledge, at least from what I'm seeing two different cars. The front end here reminds me of that of a Ferrari Enzo, from the way the hood is made, from its hood bulge in the middle going all the way to the front grille, while the rest of the car, from its wide fenders, from its front and rear wide fenders, the and the roof scoop gives me vibes of a Gumpert Apollo S, and maybe, and according to the Burnout Wikipedia, maybe a Lotus Elise GT1. But to me, it's more the latter two, the Ferrari Enzo and uh, the Gumpert Apollo. This is one of my favorite cars from Revenge, by the way. That thing could hit 190 by itself and 205 with the booster, and it could get up there really quick. And unlike the Xbox 360 version of this car shares the engine note. This car doesn't have a V16, by the way, although it would have been nice if it had. This car actually has a V10 from a Porsche Carrera GT. However, unlike the 360 version, this one is turbocharged. Not to mention, it sounds really good in first person, in my opinion at least. Oh yeah, one last thing about this particular car. This car's burning loot is considered to be pretty difficult if you don't know what you're doing. But if you do know what you're doing, it can be pretty easy.
Drive northwest to the Crystal Summit Observatory. The clock is ticking. Drive northwest to the Crystal Summit Observatory. The clock is ticking. Great performance there. Beating the target time adds the Watson Revenge Racer to your car collection. Pick it up at the junkyard.
The Watson Revenge voice service got even more boost than the standard version. Revenge is the disc best served at 200 miles an hour. This car is also returning from Burnout Revenge. In that game, you basically, to get this one, you have to basically get 100%. And it's basically the same thing except faster. Except there's a difference between the Paradise version and the original version. The Paradise version has more boost and I think a slightly less cruising speed. The original version, whether you're boosting or not, had a more powerful engine, and as I said, regardless of whether you were boosting or not, the original version could reach speeds up to 220 plus miles an hour, even though it had an advertised boost speed of 209. That was the main difference. Seriously, if you seriously take that car out for a spin in Burnout Revenge, and then come back and play this, and then come back and drive this one. I mean, with the extra boost power this thing does, you might as well be doing over 220 plus. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually gonna call it a session right here and end it early, just in case the game crashes while I'm still recording. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, like I said, like, share, subscribe, all that. And well, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Huh. You know what? I just realized something. If this car, hold on, let me see before I go. Orange. Huh. This car and the Gaetano Toge Criterion in the orange and blue liveries. If I didn't know better, I'd say these would be Teku cars from Hot Wheels Acceleracers. If you know, you know. And also, this car was also in Burnout Dominator. I think in Dominator the flames were actually blue. I think. Oh, was it, or was it red with blue flames? I don't know. Anyway, that's all for this session. Take care, y'all. I'll see you in the next one.